Thoughts on that game, Coach?
Very disappointed. Had some opportunities where we didn't make plays or had, I hate to say plays by omission, but it was we need to score touchdowns in the third quarter. That's why we took the win, to have the ball, and we were fairly certain they would give us the win also. And we ended up taking 2 field goals, and I know they weren't short field goals, but we need to score. We need to score some touchdowns in that situation.
Your defense played fairly well in the first half. How would you assess their play in the second?
Well, it was it 16-12 at halftime or 16-10? Okay. And obviously we gave them 7, so they gave up about the same amount in the second half as they gave up in the first half. 10 or so they gave up 12 or 14 in the second half because one of the touchdowns was an interception. So I thought we bowed up pretty good towards the goal line. They made a lot of yardage, but they were kind of like us. They kicked a number of field goals also. We just have to make the whole thing. As I told the players, it's as in the last drive where we scored a touchdown. Dave Stala made a play, got us down the field, and everybody rallied around it. And sometimes that's what it takes, is somebody making a play. I thought it was a positive. We got our hands on some balls today, which maybe for the first time this year, I think we maybe batted 3 or 4 balls, and those are good plays by the defense, because they're frustrating plays by the offense, because they usually take place when a guy nowhere near the quarterback gets his hands up and gets his hands on the ball. But we had some opportunities that we just didn't take good enough advantage of.
George, could you sort of tell us your level of concern with where the team's at right now?
Well, I'm concerned because we've lost 4 games in a row that all of them, we had an opportunity to win the game, and the league is very even, maybe the most even I've ever seen it in my whatever how many years, 15 or 17 in the league. And if you don't play at your best on any given week, you're going to have a struggle to win, and that's just a fact. That's why. It's always only a few plays that end up being the huge plays in the game. The problem is you don't know when they're going to be, because if you did, you tell the players this play matters. This play matters the most, and everybody played great on that play. So you just have to have a level of consistency that you don't make the little error that maybe allows them to make a first down, that allows a drive to continue, or you don't catch the ball on a big play to continue a drive. It's all those little things that have a big bearing on the game.
Can you talk about Henry Burris's performance today?
Well, I saw the stats. I knew they weren't very good, but we were very erratic, and part of that probably because we ran the ball very well at times. I know that we tend to throw the ball the best when we get into a really nice rhythm about throwing a lot. We ran the ball a lot more in the first half, but it was not up to the standard that you would hope you would play.
Are you concerned at all about the mounting frustration amongst players?
Well, I'm concerned about the mounting frustration among myself. So I guess if you want to count me in that crew, I would say yeah. I mean, professional athletics are all about winning, and it's important that you understand that.
Thank you.
Well, you're welcome.